What if the power to change the world was in your hands, but the price was the destruction of everything around you? Can you imagine carrying a vision so powerful that it sets you against everyone and everything? Or discovering truths that could dismantle entire systems? What would you do if, in trying to awaken the best in people, you unleash something dark and uncontrollable? Today, I'll show you the most dangerous side of the chosen ones, beings whose decisions can change the fate of everything, whether through creation or chaos. The rebel visionary. Imagine someone who can see the future but refuses to follow the rules governing the present. This is the rebel visionary. It's not just about predicting what's to come, but believing, with their whole being, that the future needs to be rewritten at any cost. They see the truth, something beyond our reach, and that makes them dangerous. These souls feel the injustice embedded in power structures, in the rules we blindly follow, and they decide they need to be the spark that ignites the flame of revolution. Their vision, though inspiring to some, terrifies those in control, because what they propose is not mere change, but profound, chaotic, and often painful transformation. They know that the path to a new world may be built on the ruins of the old and are unafraid to destroy in order to rebuild. To the marginalized, they are hope. To the system, they are a threat. This duality is what makes the rebel visionary so captivating and dangerous. Their unwavering certainty that order must be sacrificed for the greater good to flourish. The silent guardian. Have you ever imagined someone who knows more than anyone, but chooses to remain in the shadows? The silent guardian doesn't act hastily. He waits, observes, and manipulates situations without being detected. His power lies in not revealing everything he knows, allowing others to get lost in their own choices, while he maintains control behind the scenes. Unlike impulsive or reckless figures, this type's danger lies in patience and silence. He is not a visible threat, but one that hides between the lines, in unsaid moments, in calculated smiles. While others rush to action, the guardian waits, knowing exactly when and how to pull the strings. This ability to manipulate and control without anyone realizing makes him an unsettling figure, because you never know his true intentions until it's too late. At the right moment, he will reveal a secret or take decisive action, and the impact will be devastating. It's this unpredictability, this ability to strike at the exact moment of vulnerability, that makes the silent guardian so dangerous and irresistible. The Dark Awakener. Sometimes the real danger is not in the one who holds power, but in the one who awakens power in others. The Dark Awakener has a unique ability. He causes those around him to discover something within themselves, something hidden and at times frightening. It's not just about potential, but about revealing truths that were buried, unresolved traumas, or abilities that should never have been unlocked. What makes this chosen one dangerous is the unpredictability of what will be awakened. Even with the best intentions, he can transform an ordinary person into a destructive force, unable to control their newfound gifts. The consequence is personal and collective chaos. Friends, families, and even entire societies can be shaken by what the Awakener brings to light. And the worst part, he often doesn't realize the damage he's causing until it's too late. The transformation he offers, though tempting, comes at a high price. Have you ever felt something awaken inside you that made you lose control? Comment below and share your experience. The Chaotic Alchemist. The Chaotic Alchemist has an extraordinary gift. he can transform matter and energy, shape the world at his will. However, unlike the traditional alchemist who seeks order and control, this chosen one is driven by unchecked curiosity and a desire to push boundaries. He experiments, challenges natural and spiritual laws, with no fear of the consequences. And it's precisely this lack of control that makes him dangerous. In his pursuit of knowledge and power, the alchemist risks not only his own existence, but that of everyone around him. He believes that to achieve the extraordinary, one must embrace chaos, even if that means destroying everything we know. His experiments frequently spiral out of control, leading to unpredictable and irreparable disasters. To him, failure is not an obstacle, but an inevitable step in the quest for something greater. But what happens when this quest threatens to destroy what you love most? If you enjoy narratives like this, subscribe to the channel for more impactful content like this. The bearer of the end. Imagine someone who, from an early age, understands that the end is inevitable. The bearer of the end is not just a chosen one who accepts the apocalypse. He embraces it, knowing that destruction is part of life's natural cycle. But what makes him truly dangerous is that while many would fight to prevent collapse, he facilitates it, seeing chaos and death as a bridge to something new. To the bearer, the present is irrelevant. What matters is the future, even if it means sacrificing everything that exists now. His disdain for the status quo runs deep, and his vision of a new beginning is both inspiring and terrifying. He doesn't care who or what will be destroyed, because to him, the end is just the beginning. The threat of this chosen one lies in the fact that he will never hesitate to move forward, even if it costs total destruction. Have you ever felt like everything needed to end for something new to emerge? Comment below. I want to hear your story. The reluctant martyr. Imagine being dragged into a journey you never wanted. The reluctant martyr is someone destined to save the world or accomplish a crucial mission, but who never chose this path. He doesn't want the burden placed upon him, but circumstances leave him no choice. The danger of this chosen one lies in his willingness to sacrifice himself for a greater good, even when it means losing his own essence, his life, or everything that's important to him. He struggles with the responsibility, searching for a way to escape the destiny that haunts him, but ultimately accepts that for others to survive, he must lose himself. The world may see him as a hero, but to him, every step is a personal sacrifice, a denial of his own desires and dreams. His arc is often tragic. He fights against his destiny until the last moment, but in the end, realizes that sacrifice is inevitable. His greatest danger is that, by resigning himself to his fate, he may inspire others to sacrifice unnecessarily, creating a wave of martyrs in the name of a cause that may never need so much bloodshed. The Salvation Anti-Hero. This chosen one does not follow the traditional hero's path. The Salvation Anti-Hero possesses great power, but his motivations are conflicted. He is a morally ambiguous figure, often acting out of revenge, guilt, or pure self-interest. However, his actions end up saving people or solving situations, even if done brutally or unintentionally. The danger of this type of chosen one lies in his disregard for traditional norms and rules. He doesn't care about being the perfect hero. In fact, he rejects the idea of conventional heroism. His pragmatic and sometimes violent approach makes him a feared and unpredictable figure. While he has the ability to save the world, his actions can cause more destruction and chaos along the way. The Salvation Anti-Hero is driven by personal traumas, desires for revenge, or a sense of abandonment, and this shapes his decisions. He may be seen as a savior, but he often causes pain and suffering before achieving the desired outcome. Have you ever found yourself torn between doing good, but in a way that others deem wrong? Comment below and share your experiences. The corrupted chosen one. This archetype starts as a hero, someone with the potential for great deeds and an aura of nobility. However, throughout his journey, the corrupted chosen one is slowly led astray by the dark side of his power, or by external influences that transform him. The danger of this chosen one is that he begins with good intentions, but the temptation for power, glory, or control gradually consumes him. Perhaps it's the crushing responsibility, the fear of failure, or an uncontrollable desire to protect those he loves. But the corrupted chosen one doesn't realize he's on the wrong path until it's too late. His decisions become increasingly selfish, and what was once a quest for the greater good turns into an obsession with control. The most tragic aspect of this type of chosen one is that he often believes he's still doing good, even when he's completely lost in his journey. The power that corrupted him was initially his greatest gift, but now it's his curse. He's a dangerous character because in his mind, he still sees himself as the savior, even as he destroys everything around him. Have you ever witnessed someone being corrupted by what should have been their greatest blessing? Share your thoughts in the comments. These 8 types of chosen ones present characteristics that, while dangerous, are fascinating and engaging. Their motivations and actions are complex, and they offer a different perspective on power, change, and chaos. Want more content on this type of narrative? Subscribe to the channel and stay up to date with our latest videos.